What's going on YouTube? It's the Mighty Drexel, and we're back again with another gameplay commentary. It's a 31-2 TDM, of course, and I'm running with the Vector. Real quick tip with the SMGs, I always run Dexterity when I use an SMG because I'm running around a lot, and Dexterity makes it so you can aim faster after you're sprinting, so I always combine that with a perk 3 Greed, so I can either go with Awareness or Extreme Conditioning. Great SMG tip, works well for me. And definitely worked well for me in this match. But that's not what we're talking about. Enough about the gameplay. What we're going to be talking about is how the matchmaking actually works in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, from what I can tell, it's definitely different from other Call of Duties. But I was on Twitter earlier, and this tweet came from Treyarch Studios, the official Treyarch Studios Twitter. And it's basically a link to this support page, which explains how exactly their matchmaking system works in Black Ops 2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go over it and give my thoughts and opinions on it. So, first of all, we all know that there's been some sort of confusion on whether or not actual skill-based matchmaking works or is implemented in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. For me personally, I'm going to say yes, it is, and it is kind of backed up by this article that I found. The question is whether or not if it's just more skill-based than other Call of Duties, or the other Call of Duties didn't have skill-based, and this is the first one to have skill-based. But let's go ahead and get on to the first way that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 tries to find you a match. And the first way Black Ops 2 tries to accomplish this is by location. This is pretty much normal for every single FPS game, really any online game. It tries to connect you to people based on your location. So if you're on the East Coast, it's going to try to connect you to someone on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, California, it's going to do that. If you're in the UK, it's going to try to connect you to people in Europe. Hopefully not in America, because that sucks, no offense. But that blows being on a 3-bar when the host is from the UK or anywhere else in Europe. So that's the first way it tries. That's how pretty much any game tries to connect people, is by location. Now, that should have been obvious, and it's if it wasn't obvious, now you know. But the second one, this is the interesting part. Now, we all know about this skill-based matchmaking that's questioned to be in Black Ops 2. Some commentators believe it's not, some say it is. Personally, I think it is, and it does say right in the article, the second way it looks for matches is by skill. It filters by a broad skill range. Basically, what's that saying is it's going to try not to match up, a 400 score per minute player to like a under 100 score minute player. I'm not even sure if it goes by score per minute. It might go by other factors, win-loss, KD, and score per minute. It probably is a combination of them. But if you keep reading, you'll notice that it says it's a very loose, that's what she said, it's a very loose criteria it goes by. It just goes to avoid those extreme conditions, like I mentioned earlier, above 400 score per minute compared to a very, below 100 score per minute. It just tries to avoid those extremes. But here's where my speculation comes in. Did Treyarch make it tighter? Oh, God, you can go so wrong with that. But, anyway, when I say tighter, this is what I'm talking about. Say you have a score per minute of 450. Now, I'm just using score per minute as an example. They could go by KD or something. But say you have a score per minute of 450. The matchmaking system, the way it's built, isn't going to match you up with anyone over 300. They're going to try to keep the 3 to 5 all together, the 1 to 4 all or 2 to 4 all together, maybe the 1 to 3 all together. So that way it avoids matching up those over 5 score per minutes, which are crazy good players, with those under 100s or under 150 or even under 200. So in that sense, I believe that there is some sort of skill-based. I believe this system was always in Call of Duty. It just wasn't as tight. God damn, it wasn't as tight as other Call of Duties. And the final step is pretty much typical for any online multiplayer game. It looks for the best connection quality as possible. It goes by ping, your bandwidth, and who's the host, and your NAT, whether it's strict or whatnot. Those are all pretty much normal for any online multiplayer game. The only problem I have is, why is this step 3? Why isn't that step 1 or 2? probably should be step 2, and then the skill-based or the skill filter should come in third. It should be all about the best connection. I think that's what it used to be, and I think that might be the part that they changed, and maybe that's why some of the lobbies have really bad hit detection. But that's how Black Ops 2 matchmaking works. I'm running out of time, so guys, leave a like. It's always appreciated. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the matchmaking system. Let me know if you think the third step should be the second step, or whatever you think. I always like to read the comments, and as always, stay off the streets, pass on grass, and don't get your girl pregnant.